Yo everyone, welcome back to DotaGodTV on YouTube. Today I'm gonna do a patch analysis on 7.14, just released probably a few minutes ago. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. General changes. Enable Techies in Captain's mode. I haven't read through this, by the way. This is the first time I'm going through it with you guys. If you guys want to discuss anything, just feel free to comment or ask me any questions, or we can discuss anything right here, right now. And for the people who are watching the replay later, you can leave a question in the comments section if you want to. Alright, here we go. Let's start. Release date today. General changes. Enable Techies in Captain's mode. So that means we're gonna see the pros playing Techies in the pro games now. Who would pick this hero? For me, I think Ice. Team Liquid maybe. MVP. And who else will pick this hero? Some crazy team. How about Russian team VP? I think they'll play this hero in a pro tournament just to test it out. First creep wave no longer draws aggro on the side lanes until they meet the other wave. LOL! That's a nerf for offlaners. First creep wave no longer draws aggro on the side lanes until they meet the other wave. LOL! This is the first time in Dota history that Ice Frog is including this. LOL, no more offlane fucking pulls in the higher tier MMR games. I mean, in the lower tier you don't see this very often, but in the high tier, like, everyone's doing this. Especially Divine 5, like high ranking Divine 5 players. They've been doing this almost, I think, every game. So removing this is actually legit, but the way they remove this is, it sounds so weird. What do you guys think about this one? First creep wave no longer draws aggro on the side lanes until they meet the other wave. So you can just run past the creeps now, the enemy creeps, without drawing aggro. That just seems so weird. Oh my god. Item changes. Skull Basher now uses okay, so there's a recipe change here, I think. Skull Basher now uses Mithril Hammer instead of Javelin. Gives 25 damage and 10 strength. What? So now it gives more damage, if I'm not wrong. Let's check the items, right? So Javelin actually gives like a proc chance. Where the fuck is Javelin? Okay. So 25% proc chance of 100% bonus magical damage. Right? That's Javelin. Oh, they actually include the word bonus magical. Because before this, I don't think there's the word magical there. It used to be like bonus damage. They didn't say it's magical, but we all know it's magical, whoever have tested out. So now it gives 24, that Mithril Hammer gives 24 damage. So now it gives 25 damage and 10 strength. Instead of the old Basher, I think it gives the proc chance for bonus magical damage plus 10 strength, right? Okay, Bash no longer pierces evasion. What? So is the proc chance the same right now? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where the fuck is that basher again? Stun the target, still the same. 100 bonus magical damage. What? It still deals 100 bonus magical damage on proc? Bash chance for range hero is 10%. Yep. That's the same. Does not stack with other sources of bash. However, it will stack with mini bash. The following heroes cannot trigger bash on that item: Spiritbreaker, Faceless Void, Slardar, and Troll Warlord. That's the same. Dispellable by strong dispels only. That's the same. But now it gives 25 extra damage plus 100 bonus magical damage on proc. Is that a buff? That's a buff on the Skull Basher. Damn! But it doesn't pierce evasion anymore. Abyssal Blade is the same. MKB now uses Demon Age, Quarterstaff, Javelin. Instead of 2 Javelin and a Void Stone, right? Used to be. Gives 52 damage plus 10 attack speed. Procs change from 60 pure damage to 100 magical damage. Let's have a look on MKB. So before, it doesn't deal any damage. It only grants like 75% chance to pierce and do 100 bonus magical damage. But now it it still does that, but it's giving you another extra 52 damage on top of that, which is cool. But they reduced the attack speed. Now it's plus 10 attack speed. It used to be with the Hyperstone. I think it used to be like 60 attack speed, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it used to give 60 attack speed plus the proc chance, but no damage. So now it's basically changing it back to the old MKB. This is like the old MKB. I mean, it's closer. It gives less attack speed but more damage. So MKB is better on heroes like Sven. And so what does Javelin does now? This is what Javelin does. 25% to deal 100 bonus magical damage. But now you only need 1 Javelin, right? 1 Demon Age and 1 Quarterstaff. And let's look back at the Basher. Is there a description error, or where's the Basher again? Okay, so it still gives you 100 bonus magical damage, but the recipe doesn't require a Javelin anymore. Can you guys see it? Oh, my chair is blocking it. Damn. So it's Mithril Hammer, Belt of Strength, and a recipe. For this is Demon Age, Javelin, and Quarterstaff. This is... like you don't need a javelin, but you have javelin proc. 25% chance to hit on stun 1.5 seconds and deal 100 bonus magical damage. It probably doesn't deal that 100 bonus magical damage anymore. Hi Jack， 你是那个 horn pop 对吗？这些改动都是你喜欢的。但我觉得这个 description, I think there's a mistake on the description here. It probably doesn't proc this bonus magical damage anymore. If it still does, then I think this item is a little bit overpowered right now. They probably remove it next patch, I think. Maelstrom now uses javelin instead of gloves and recipe. It comes back to about the same price, I think. Gloves is 500, recipe is about 600, right? If I'm not wrong. I think that's the cost for Maelstrom. No longer gives 25 plus 25 attack speed. Chain lightning damage increase from 120 to 170. Procs can no longer be evaded. So this is the new choice over Basher, because Basher before it pierces evasion, right? Now Maelstrom pierces evasion when it procs. Procs can no longer be evaded. Alright, it's the same thing. Chain lightning damage increased from 150 to 170. Was it 150? I thought it was like 220. So now they both proc the same amount of damage. Attack speed reduced from 80 to 75. Is that a nerf on Mariner? Let's have a look. Let's have a look on the items again. Maelstrom. It was 150. Okay. Thank you, Jack, for clarifying that. I thought it was like they probably nerfed it before, I think. It used to be 220, I think. I don't know when, but probably a long time ago. Okay. Lesser attack speed. 5 attack speed? That's nothing, man. 75 is still good. Plus 24 damage. And a chance to prot lightning. Lives between 4 targets. 4 targets? I'm pretty sure it's more than... Used to be more than 4 targets, right? Or am I wrong? Now it says like grants a 25% chance on attack to release a bolt of electricity that leaps between 4 targets. Only 4? Within 900 radius, dealing 170 magical damage to each. Lightning proc pierces evasion. Grants a 25% chance on attack to release a bolt of electricity. That's the Mariner. That leaps between 12 targets within a 900 radius, dealing 170 magical damage to each. Lightning proc pierces evasion. So this is 12 targets, and Maelstrom only leaps between 4 targets now. I think it's more than 4 targets. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that like, is that the same as before? I think Maelstrom leaps more than 4 targets, right? Or was it the same? Then I'm wrong then. Battlefield now requires a 300 gold recipe. What? What the fuck is this changes? Battle Fury now. So you need Demon Age, Perseverance, Calling Blade, and a recipe now? $300? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Why? Blink Dagger cooldown increased from 14 to 15. Oh my god. I think it used to be 12 seconds, right? And then they nerfed it to 14. And now it's 15? Oh lord. Correct me if I'm wrong again. Okay, so it was the same. So it was 4 procs on Maelstrom and 12 procs on Milner the whole time. Okay. Another 1 second nerf on Blink Dagger? I mean, why? I don't understand. It's not like Blink Dagger is OP, but I mean it's good. It's a good item, but why nerfed it? Building Boots of Travel building prioritization range increased from 700 to 900. Okay, so now if you use Boots of Travel, you can TP further into the forest. A buff on Boots of Travel? Can I call that a buff? 300 gold BF nerf to carries. Yeah, Jillian Kickyman. Jillian Kickyman, hi there. Yeah, that's nerf for carries, and you have to go back to base. Either you have to go back to base, or you have to deliver it with a courier, which takes you a longer time. But why? Why do they do that? They want to make the game longer? I don't understand. I mean, I don't fucking get it. This one is weird. A buff of Boots of Travel plus 200 range when you TP in. I don't know what the fuck Ice Frog is thinking right now. Dagon, mana cost rescale. From a constant 180 to 120, upscaling to 200. So this is a buff on Dagon? Seriously? What? They buff Boots of Travel on Dagon, but they nerf Battle Fury? For some reason? Because any melee carry can build Battle Fury, no matter the situation. Yeah, I mean the thing is, but you want to get Battle Fury outside the base and farm, right? But now you have to either go back to base, deliver it with a courier. Like, why? I mean, I know all melee heroes use Battle Fury, right? Most of them, most of the melee carries. But why do they want to nerf it? That's the question. Why nerf? Why extra 300 gold? Why not add an item that you can buy from the side shop, instead adding back a recipe? I think they should, Valve should remove all recipe and just make those items like you just build it with items. Like instead of 300 gold recipe, maybe add an item, you know what I mean? Maybe they do really want the games to last longer. On the recent patch, they increased the HP of shrines, less gold on buildings, and now increased price of BF. Yeah, and they increased the HP on all towers and as well as the melee racks. So it's harder to push with Shadow Shaman. I'm a Shadow Shaman spammer. I can feel it. Like I used to be able to take both towers. Now I can only I probably can't finish the melee racks. It's so annoying. Like why are they making the game longer? Every Every single fucking game out there is trying to make the game shorter. But Dota is trying to make it longer now? Doesn't even make sense. 4 staff now requires Ring of Regeneration instead of Ring of Health. Total price is still the same. Mana cost increase from 25 to 100. What? Are you fucking kidding me? You now what? Am I reading this correct? Mana cost increased from 25 to 100. Health regen reduced from 5 to 2. Like, what the fuck? From 5 to 2? That's one big nerf, and then that's another nerf to a 4 staff, which every support's needed. I like the first one when you need 2 Ring of Regeneration. Okay, let's have a look. 2 Ring of Regen. It's cheaper. Why is the cost? Why is the total price still the same? Why? Let's have a look. This is so disgusting, man. This has disgusted me. Oh, okay, so now the recipe is more expensive. The recipe is 950 gold. What the fuck? But now it requires a smaller ring. Okay, so you can get this ring earlier, and then you buy this shit, and then you need to save up 950 gold for a fucking recipe? What? No, and then okay, so the HP regen is a bit lesser now, which is really bad for certain heroes. Like for me, if I play Techies, right? If I play Techies, I would appreciate a 4 staff on me. 4 staff is probably the first item I buy on the Techies, and then I will need that 5 health regen. You know, they've been changing all this item. I have to redesign my Techies item like from time to time. And now you need 100 mana to force your teammate or your enemy or yourself out of a bad situation. Jesus Christ. Why don't they just remove the supports in Dota to like make a 5 lane, you know, 5 laning phase, and then everyone plays carry. No more support. This is like they've been nerfing support items and shit for the past few patch, and now they nerf the most important support item for the supports. Are you fucking serious, Ice Frog? I can't believe my eyes. 100 mana. Jesus. Oh my lord. Hurricane Pike. Health regen. Let's not just stop there. Let's carry on, okay? That's brutal. As a support player, I feel really sad. Oh my god. Health regen. Hurricane Pike health regen reduce to 2. And mana cost increase. Okay. Duh. Since you nerfed the 4 staff, this is gonna be nerfed. Helm of Dominator. Health regen decreased from 8 to 7. No longer grants 5 attack speed to the item holder. Bounty increases from 125 to 200. Okay, so right now that means that if you kill a dominated creep, let's say if someone plays Visage or Enchantress or Chen or Lycan, and they use Helm of Dominator and dominate the creep, and you kill that creep, it's 200 gold. Is that the same price for killing a Necronomicon thing? Is that the same bounty for Necronomicon? It doesn't say here, but I'm pretty sure it's 200, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I can remember it's either 200 or 300 gold for killing this shit, right? the shit from the Necronomicon. So now dominated creeps gives as much gold as that. Okay, let's move on. Lincoln Sphere, all stats reduced from 15 to 13. Hmm. $15 to $13. Let's have a look at ultimate. Oh, okay, it's 10. So it's reduced by 2. For some reason, I don't know why. Because it's too popular. Magic 1 now requires 150 gold recipe instead of a mango. What? They changed again? Okay, first they removed the recipe and include the mango. Now they removed the mango and include the recipe back? What the fuck? Make up your mind, Ice Frog. Now provides +3 stats instead of +2 stats. And 1.5 HP regen. I think it used to be 1 HP regen? Or is it? Oh, it's 1.5 I think, all the way. Max charges increase from 17 to 20. Ooh, that's a buff. That's a good buff on Magic 1. So now you can hold on to your Magic 1 longer. But removing mango? Thank God, Ice Frog. Just remove the mango from Dota 2, man. What the fuck? Just put everything, every item that needs recipe, so everyone has to run back to base and get their items, man. Enchanted mango on sale now from 100 to 70 gold. On sale now. I think mango started with the price of like 200 gold, and then we reduced it to 150, and then 125, and then 100, and then now it's 70 gold. Thank you. It's getting cheaper and cheaper. Why not make it free? Free mangoes on the trees. When you go into the trees, you get free mangoes. Yeah, Jillian. They want to go back to average times of every games to 1 hour. Yeah, I think that's their plan. That's a fucking plan. On sale now. Oh my god, when I read this, it's so funny, man. Nothing is funnier than this. Oh lord. Health regen decreased from 1 to 0.7. Okay, I used to buy like 6 mangoes in the beginning of the game because of health regen. I play Zeus and I buy 6 mangoes as a starting item. So I call it the Mango Zeus strat. Now it's lesser, so you can't do the mango strat anymore. But it's on sale. I think we will see more mango in games because it's on sale now. And everyone's gonna grab it. Grab your mango. Consume mana restore reduce from 175 to 125. So it used to be 150 the whole time, and then they increased to 175, and now they reduce back to 125. Daily bonus hero now gives 2 mangoes. Jesus. Alright, now there you go. Daily, there's a second, another reason for you to choose your daily bonus hero. It gives you double the mango now. Or you can random. Fuck's sake, who the fuck cares about? But extra 2 mangoes on a support is actually OP. The Necronomicon. Duration increased from 50 to 60. That's good. I like a little buff on Necronomicon because I think it's a little bit underpowered right now in this patch. That's a good buff. Extra 10 seconds. I would like to see more buff on that shit. Hello, Alvin. Phase boots. During phase, your base turn rate is improved to 1.0, the highest value. The highest value of turn rate. Wow. That's the new reason to buy phase boots, because you have the highest value. Can still be lowered by other effect. Okay, so it can still be lowered by like Enchantress Slow, for instance, but that's the new reason to buy phase boots. I have the highest value turn rate. Active duration increase from 2.5 to, oh my god, thank goodness, increase that to 5. I think I remember Facebook when they first released phase boots, it used to be 5 seconds. Then they nerfed it to like 3 seconds and then 2 seconds. And now they buff it back to 3 seconds. They just can't make up their mind for some reason. Bat Rider's first skill. Counter Bat Rider in lane. Yeah, and no, but he will still, you see, it can still be lowered by other effects. So PA's dagger is still gonna slow your turn rate. You know, it can still be lowered by other effects. It's just that when no one slows you, you have like the highest value of turn rate. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. And 3 seconds. I like phase boots. I always love this item. Active speed reduce from 2420 to 2016. Okay, so the extra speed is reduced. Let's have a look at the item again. Phase boots. Same movement speed, 24 damage, that's the same. Gives 20% increases movement speed on melee heroes and 16 on range heroes, and let you move through units and turn more quickly for 3 seconds. Flat movement speed bonuses from multiple pairs of boots does not stack. Alright, there we go. It's actually cool because no item alters turn rate before. Pretty cool addition to game though. Yeah. I would want to test this out. If they don't nerf Visage this patch, I will buy a phase boot on Visage and you know, just test it out. Observer Ward. Gold XP bounty rescaled from a constant 100 gold and 100 XP to growing over time with 100 plus 2 per minute. Plus 2 gold per minute. So after 10 minutes you get 20 extra gold. If it's a 60-minute game, you get 100. What? You get 120 gold plus 100. So it's 220 gold. If it's a 60-minute game and you reward an observer ward, you get 220 gold for dewarding 1 ward. So that's another reason for supports to buy sentries and deward. Okay, go and 50 plus 4 per minute experience. So you're getting more experience from it. 4 per minute. That's like 240 experience on a 60 minutes game. Plus 50. That will be 290 XP per ward in a 60 minutes game. Just a rough estimation. Okay, that's a good reason to... They give you another reason to play support, but they nerf your 4 stuff. Sage, a recipe cost increased from 500 to 700. What? Now grants greater main? What? Am I reading this wrong? I thought Sage always grants main. It always does, right? So the passive is called lesser main, but now it grants greater main. Each attack has 40% chance to reduce enemy hero movement speed by 26% and attack speed by 26% when used by a melee hero. Reduce enemy hero movement 13% and attack speed by 13% when used by a range hero. Effect lasts 5 seconds. What the fuck is greater main? I thought there's only one main. What the hell is this? It's called lesser main, but now it grants greater main. What? Huh? What's greater main? Is it greater slow? And stuff like that? Can someone correct me if I'm wrong? So greater main, Sage and Yasha. Okay, so when it's on Sage and Yasha, the passive name is called greater main. Right, but it basically does the same shit as the lesser main does. Hey Jose Antonio. What? What's the difference? The descriptions are exactly the same. 我尽量不要讲华语，我尽量讲英文。但你可以打华语。What? I don't see it different on the description here. Last 5 seconds for lesser main. Last 5 seconds for greater main. All the descriptions are the same. I don't know. It really doesn't make any sense. Now grants greater main. Or they can just make everything called greater main. This is the first time they nerf Sage and Yasha in the history, not in the history of Dota, but since since Dota 2, man, they have been buffing Sage and Yasha every single patch, every single fucking patch, but now they nerfed it. Extra 200 gold for Sage and extra 200 gold for Yasha. Heaven's Helper is the same, grants greater main. Yasha recipe cost increase. Manta style recipe cost lowered from 900 to 500. Okay, so so everyone's buying SMY now, so they nerfed it and buffed Manta because no one's buying Manta anymore because SMY is so good. So Sage and Yasha now cost 4,300 gold. That's 400 extra. And let's look at Manta. Manta, where's Manta? Manta is 4,800 gold? Is that 500 cheaper? What? $400 cheaper, okay. Why? But why? Sometimes we just don't understand what Icefrog is thinking. After they buffed, they nerfed it, and then they buffed it again, and then they nerfed it again. For some reason. Remove recipe, add recipe, and then remove again, and then add it back again, just to confuse us. Can they just fucking make up their mind so that we're not so confused? Oh. They nerfed Dark Willow too much. Yeah, now we're into hero changes. Now let's see how big is this patch. I think it's a really big patch. Oh my lord. Oh lord. Okay. So they probably buff and nerf every hero in this patch, I assume. Let's do it one by one. Alchemist. Grievous Grid. Bounty runes bonus goal increase 2.5 to 3 times. Chemical Rage health regen increase. Ooh, that's a huge buff on Alchemist. Actually, we're gonna see more Alchemists in the pro scene now, because no one ever plays this hero anymore. It's so shit. But now we're gonna see a lot of Alchemists, just like TI2 and TI3. Thanks to the bonus goal, and thanks to the health regen. Thank you, Icefrost. I hate that hero, by the way, because every time when you're playing solo MMR, someone just picks Alchemist and AFK for 30-40 minutes. Now there's a better reason to pick Alchemist to AFK for the next 30 to 40 minutes, or maybe we should do that more, so that Valve can nerf it. This hero is such cancer in Pop's games. I mean, I don't mind watching pros playing this, because, you know, but again, when there's an Alchemist, it's a guarantee 60 minutes to 90 minutes game, because he will be farming the shit out. I hate farming heroes. Ancient Apparition. Chilling Touch. Chilling Touch damage rescaled. I know this skill was OP in level 1 and level 2 especially. Now they nerfed it in the first 2 levels, but buff it in the last level. Chilling Touch no longer pierces spell immunity. Thank you very much. A nerf, big nerf on AA. How about Arc Warden? Magnetic Field, cooldown reduce. Oh my lord. What? A constant from 35, 30, 25, 20 to a constant 20. So we'll see Arc Warden spamming a lot of magnetic field to defend the towers when you're playing pushers like Shadow Shaman, V-Sage, DP, Lycan, Nature's Prophet. So right now, if you see all these pushing heroes, or even Brood Mother, who else have I not included? These are the strongest pushers in Dota 2 and Terrorblade, right? Now you can just pick Arc Warden, throw magnetic field. It's only a 20 seconds cooldown. Every 20 seconds you'll have a magnetic field on your towers so that your enemies cannot push. And if you pick that and a sniper, you can defend high ground for the next 90 minutes, I think. Even in the early game, you just need 1 level on that skill to defend. Talents, level 15 talent change from plus 3 seconds flux duration to plus 400 flux cast range. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a good buff on Arc Warden. My advice is pick Arc Warden, spam it. It's anti-split pushing, it's anti-high ground pushes, and now it has plus 400 cast range. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. X, base movement speed increased by 5. Battle Hunger, mana cost, rescale. Okay, this is a buff on X. Increased movement speed by 5 is really generous from Valve. Thank you so much. And Battle Hunger mana cost should be lower at the level 1. I think this is legit. Legit buff on the Battle Hunger. Base movement speed? Yeah, no. Like, X doesn't rely on movement speed at all. He just needs a Blink Dagger. Batrider base strength increased by 3. That's a good buff on Bat. I think Bat is too weak right now in the early like laning stages. I think that's reasonable. Bloodseeker, Bloodrite, ground vision now increased to match the area of the spell. From 400 to 600. Okay, so it used to have a 600 AoE on his spell, but only a 400 ground vision? That's stupid, right? This should be the way from the beginning. I realized that there was something wrong with this skill. Like, it doesn't give you enough vision. Now it does. Blood Rage cooldown and reduce. What? It's a good buff on Bloodseeker. First, it has more 200 AoE, 200 more AoE vision, and then now the Blood Rage has a lower cooldown. Play Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is good. Brewmaster Primal Split Fire Remnant Immolation. Damage increased from 15, 30, 45 to 20, 40, 60. Stronger Fire Spirit. Okay. Can skip that. Doesn't really matter. Broodmother. Spawn Spiderlings. Alright. Let's see if this is a buff or a nerf. Spider Right bounty reduce from 16 to 21 gold and 20 XP to 3 gold and 3 XP? What? Are you fucking kidding me? Now it doesn't give you that much gold anymore? It's only 3 gold, just like an illusion? It's even lesser than an illusion. I think illusion gives like around 15 gold, right? 15 to 20 gold, or 15 to 18 gold. Now the spiders only give 3 gold and 3 XP. Spiderling bounty reduce. What's that? Spiderlight and Spiderling, is that 2 different things? Sorry, I don't play Broodmother as much anymore. Let's see. Okay, so I think the babies is called Spiderlings, right? And then the babies, if they spawn more babies, it's called Spiderlight, I think. Okay, Spiderlings will then give birth to Spiderlights. Smaller and less powerful versions of the Spiderlings. Alright, there we go. Thank you, Jose Antonio. You must be a brute spammer. So now Spiderling gives used to give 11 to 13 gold and 31 XP, and now gives only 9 gold and 9 XP. Damn. Is that a buff on Brute? Are you serious? I will spam Brute from now on. Like, Brute is buff every single patch. Spiderite armor reduced from 8 to 0. Oh, there's no more armor. Spiderling armor reduced from 8 to 0. That's a huge nerf. Damn. 0 armor. Spiderling damage reduced 18 to 19 to 14 to 16. 19, about 20% less damage now. Spawn Spiderling mana cost. Spawn Spiderling mana cost reduced 120 to 100 because it's less powerful now, so it requires less mana now. Spawn Spiderling cooldown reduced from 10 to 11, 10, 9, 8. Okay, so they buff the spawn spidering, like the Brute Mother's first skill. So you can spam it every 8 seconds instead of 10 now when you maxed it. But, and it requires less mana. But, the spiders have no armor. Right? Deals 20% less damage. And gives less golden XP. Okay, the first two actually freaks me out. But after reading through everything, I think it's a nerf. Dude, it's a nerf on Brute Mother. Yeah, now it sucks even more. Another reason not to play Brute Mother. Now it cannot push as fast as before anymore. You're right. After reading everything, it sounds shit to me. Chen, Hand of God, he'll improve. I think they should improve even more, man. This is like 100 and... I'm a Chen player. Like now there's no reason to play Chen anymore. Fuck's sake. Who the hell play this hero anymore? This skill is 160 to 120 seconds cooldown. And he can only heal 550. This skill is shit. I would rather buy Urn and Mechanism on Chen that heals a lot more and it requires a lesser cooldown and it does so much more, right, than Hand of God. It's some shit skill. Crystal Maiden base armor increased by 1. Thank you very much, I like this hero a lot. Freezing Field attack speed slow increase from 30 to 60. So now you can slow. So it's a better counter to PA now. It's already a good counter for PA. Now it's even better. It slows attack speed to 60. I think that's gonna be like Enchantress level 2 untouchable.
Here they are.
Yep. Attack slow 20, 60, 100 and 140. So that's gonna be exactly the same as Enchantress untouchable at level 2. Reduce 60 attack speed. So now you have a second option if you want to slow down the enemy's attack speed. Instead of Enchantress, you can pick Crystal Maiden and use Freezing Field, which is her ultimate. Right? Yep. Darkseer, Wall of Replica. Wall of Replica. Illusion's incoming damage reduced from 300 to 200. Wall of Replica, Illusion's outgoing damage increase. What? From 60, 75, 90 to 70, 85, 100. Wall of Replica now auto attacks the hero it made the illusion off. Can still be controlled. That's a buff on Wall of Replica. Now the illusions take less damage, but deals more damage. And it will auto attack the hero that creates it. And can still be controlled. Finally, a fucking buff on Darkseer after so many nerfs. I think that's a good buff. I think this can be game changing. This into Magnus RP or a black hole. This can be really game changing, man. I know it sounds, it looks like nothing on paper, but it's strong. This is strong. But how often do you use Wall of Replica plus Vacuum? So that can be a good reason to draft into high damage hero like PA, Sniper, and build into a combo with Enigma and Magnus and Dark Willow and heroes that does a ton of AoE damage like Queen of Pain, Darkseer, Vacuum Wall into Scream. Sounds good to me. Or into Ricky's ultimate, right? Sounds scary. Dark Willow, Bedlam damage reduce. Bedlam rotation duration increase. It's 1.8 seconds to finish a rotation with his like baby stuff. Is that what it means? Huh. Okay, so it's a lot less powerful now. Whoever told me that just now, like Dark Willow is shit now. Was it you, Jose Antonio? I think, yeah, it is shit now. His ultimate. Curse Crown no longer grants vision after it's done. Fuck! That's the only reason you skill Curse Crown. Why do you need Curse Crown if it doesn't grant vision anymore? It's level 25 talent increase from +1 terrorize duration to +1.5. It does sound a lot shittier now. This should be +2 seconds. I mean at level 25. Dude, add 2 seconds to his terrorize to make people take that talent. I mean, plus 0.5 seconds, you think people are gonna give a shit about that? No, people are still gonna take the attack speed because you can push faster. No one's gonna give a shit about 0.5 seconds on terrorize. Make it 2 or 2.5 seconds, then people will take this over attack speed, right? I think it makes sense, right? You spam Dark Willow as a core, but all of its relics. Now I don't know anymore. Oh, Jose Antonio, I feel so sorry for you. It's like when they increase the tower HP and shit. My shaman doesn't work anymore. Like, it's not as effective anymore. Like, it takes an extra 10 seconds to push a tower if you're not at max level. I mean, at least extra 10 seconds for every tower and barracks and stuff for my Shadow Shaman, for sure. So now it's like I'm gonna stop spamming Shaman for a bit. It's like at it's level 20 now. See, I actually want to reach the first Master Shaman in the world, but I changed my mind. There's no point spamming that hero anymore. Dazzle, Poison Touch, fixed Poison Touch, effective area covered, not scaling properly with cast range bonuses. That's just a bug fix. Poor Dazzle, no buff. Dazzle is so weak right now. I think they need to buff Dazzle a little bit. Do you guys think so? Death Prophet, base health regen reduce from 2 to 1.5. Oh my god. Death Prophet is so nerfed now. Yeah, Jose Antonio. Talk about sadness. I can feel how you feel when my shaman is nerfed, or when the push strat is nerfed. Like, I feel so bad. Base health reduced, so now Death Prophet is gonna be a lot less tankier. Earthshaker base damage increased by 3. Core Earthshaker? Never mind. Just skip those two. Not really important. I think Death Prophet, this part is pretty important. I think it's nerf. Health regen? It's not that bad. Base damage increased by 3, not that good. I don't know, just 3. Ember Spirit. I mean the base damage only help when you're playing core Earthshaker, right? But if you're playing a support, roaming, or position 5 Earthshaker, you don't really need that 5 base damage. Ember Spirit, Flame Guard, magical damage absorb, reskill. 50, 200, 350, 500. 80, 220, 360, 500. So it's a little bit higher at level 1 and level 2. 80? 80 and 50 makes no difference, Valve. Every magical hero's first skill does more than 80 damage, dude. Even Zeus' first skill does more than 80 damage, I think. Let's check. It's 85 damage, Valve. God fucking damn it. 1 zap from Zeus. And that shield is still useless at level 1. They should start at like maybe 150, I think. That would be reasonable. 120 for the starting point, because Flame Guy at level 1 is so shit. By buffing to 80 doesn't make any sense to me. If they really want to buff it, make it 120 or 150, right? Searing Chains duration reskill 1.223 to 1.52 2.53. That's a buff. That's a buff. Level 1 Searing Chain. Searing Chains now does damage in 0.5 seconds intervals. I thought that's what it used to do. Searing Chains total damage rescale from 80, 120, 240, 300 to 90, 160, 230, 300. That doesn't make much difference, but the 0.5 seconds at level 1 does make a difference, and at level 3 it's 2.5. So it's actually scaling better than before. I think that's a good buff. Over 100 is too OP because in the beginning Ember can absorb 100 in level 1. It was too OP at that moment because Ember can just run into you without thinking about Flame Guard got dealt. Yeah, I mean, but 2 zap from Zeus can cancel it. The 100. I don't know, just my opinion. Maybe you're right. Because I used to spam Ember a lot as well when he's way stronger. Now it's way weaker. This is a good Searing Chain buff. Enigma Malefice stun duration reskill. More stun now for Malefice. Malefice cooldown reskill. Higher cooldown at level 1. Okay. Malefice mana cost reduce. Okay, because it has a longer cooldown time, so it requires less mana. And more stun time. Overall, for me, I think this is a buff on Malefice. It's actually a rebalance on this skill, but I think it's actually a buff because it stuns longer at level 1. So it gives you a better reason to take Malefice at level 1 for first blood or some reason. Or if you're playing a ganking Enigma, a roaming Enigma, maybe. There's only Zeus as a solution. No, not really. I think a lot of heroes does more than that, more than 100 damage at level 1. Yeah, but they I think Lina did like 120 at level 1, but they nerfed Lina. There was one patch they nerfed Lina's dragon skill, like the level 1 skill. It was 120, but now it's 85.
Let's get a fire going.
Your god has arrived.
Okay, let's move on. Faceless Void, Chronosphere, cooldown increase by 5 seconds and 10 seconds. Okay. Poor guy. But if you get, I think if you get Aghanim Scepter, is still 60 seconds cooldown anyway. Anyway, 110, 120 seconds. Does not make like a really big difference. It makes a difference, but not a really big difference. I mean, Puck has 70, Storm has 85, SFF 90, so it's still easy to burn off that level 1 skill from Ember, right? Invoke mana cost reduced from 60 to 40. Okay. IO tether. Now, what? Are they gonna rework IO again? Tether now target spell immune and allies. That should be it the whole way. I mean, I don't know why you can't target BKB heroes most of the time. Tether cost point change. From 0.0001 to 0. I don't think I can even feel the cost point on Tether in the first place. Tether no longer applies slow on impact. Huh? On impact? That means Tether don't slow enemies anymore? What? It's pretty much a rework. Jose Antonio. Yeah, I mean, looks like it to me before I read it. So, okay, now Tether doesn't slow enemy anymore, right? Am I right about that? I think I'm right. Max tether distance. First it stuns, then it mini stuns, then it slows, and now there's nothing. So there's no reason for you to run over your enemies anymore with tether. Granting bonus movement speed to... Okay, so now it doesn't slow your enemy anymore. That's a nerf, for sure, on Tether. But pierces spell immune allies. That should be it in the first place. So for me, this is a nerf. Damn. Oh, my girlfriend's calling me. I have to tell her I'm on YouTube. 我在 YouTube 直播现在，我等下再跟你聊。晚安。Good night. Bye. Sorry guys. My girlfriend went back in China to China, and then she missed me a lot. I'll contact her after the video, I think. She's Chinese from China. I'm in Australia right now, by the way, if you guys are wondering. Right, the spirit now does the slows. Yeah, but now it doesn't even slow anymore. Oh, the spirit now does the slow. Oh, okay, I see. No, but the spirit always does this. It always slows enemy. The spirit always does. So now it removed this. Okay, spirit now apply movement speed slow impact for 0.3 seconds. I'm an IO player. It always does slow enemy, I think. $20, $40, $60, $80, but it's never like an upskilling slow. It's always like a constant slow for like maybe like 20% movement speed. Now it's slowing more for sure. Spirits now have 2 fixed positions. What? They go to 700 and 100. No longer granular with toggles, but just a single press action. What? Spirits in out is just one ability now. Alternates the direction. Has a 1.5 second cooldown, same hotkey as Spirit's ability. Spirit creeps damage increase. Okay. Spirit mana cost from 150 decrease. Okay. That's reasonable. Spirit collision AoE increase. Oh, that's a good buff. Spirit's explosion damage AoE increase. Oh, that's a good buff. This too. Talents. Oh, that's a good buff on the spirits actually. That's a nerf on Tether, but buff on spirits. But there was always a slow. I think it's a 20% slow, but now it's 80% slow. That's dangerous, man. Talents level 10. Talent change from plus 400 spirit max range to plus 25 XP. That's quite shit actually. Level 25 talent change from tether stunts to minus 60 relocate cooldown. Oh my god, this is... Shall we try this hero now? In this video? Let's try it, man, in demo mode. I have no clue how his balls looks like right now. Okay, first we'll check the talent tree. 60 damage or XP? Damage. 90 spirits hero damage. I usually take scepter bonus if I've never tried hero damage. This one, both are really good actually. Actually, this one's better. So the relocate is 90 seconds, so if I take Minus 60 is gonna be 30 seconds relocate. Lord, that sounds OP. Let's create an enemy. Let's look at the balls now. What? It starts at 700 AoE? What? There's no R and there's no R and F key anymore. What? So now you can only toggle it with the W key. What? This... It feels more easier to play this hero. How's the damage like? Let's look at... But the weird part is it starts off at 700. That's really weird. Because when I play IO, I usually want it to be 100. So when I kind of tailor to my team ally, I will run to the enemy, run into the enemy, because I want the tether to slow the enemy, right? And then just stay close so all 5 balls can hit them like quicker. Okay, this feels really weird for me right now. Feels really weird. The contact point is actually wider now, a little bit. It still has to get very close. So it's basically the same. So when your max is 14 seconds cooldown, because and the duration is 19 seconds. So now you cannot, like before, what we can do is, so it has a 14-second cooldown, right? So when this skill's cooldown, you can actually pop all 5 and then create another set of spirits. So you can do twice the damage on an enemy. But now you can't do that anymore, because as soon as you activate this skill becomes, the W becomes the toggle for the spirits now. So you can't use double spirit bomb. Spirit bomb. Or spirit balls. It feels really weird, because sometimes you really want it to be in the middle, but now you can only, if you want it to be in the middle, you have to keep toggling. But it has a 2 seconds toggle cooldown time, so you can't just keep it at in a special range that you prefer. Well, that's it. That's it for IO. Let's go back to the passionate. That level 25 talent, like 30 seconds relocate, that can be scary for split push. Lash Rack, Lightning Storm, mana cost increase. I think the pros will abuse IO a lot in this patch. I think. I'm not sure. I think Lightning Storm mana cost increase. So you need more mana for Lightning Storm right now. Okay. Leech. Level 20 talent increase. 120% 120 to 180 gold per minute? That's a lot. Lycan summon wolves. Health increase in the first 2 levels. Summon wolf damage increase every level by increase a lot more at level 1. Buff on his wolves? No big deal. You're gonna max the wolf anyway. Right? So this is no big deal, man. The first few levels, he's just a bit stronger in the first few levels with his wolf, but not game changing kinda strong. I think it's okay, but it's unnecessary. Tucker, please. There's no Tucker here. Hi, Gaming Zone. Welcome to DotaGodTV. Monkey King, Primal Spring, mana cost reduce. Oh no, sorry. Mirana, leap, speed buff, duration increase. 2 to 2.5 seconds. Okay. Leap attack speed rescale. 25, 50, 75, 100 to 40, 60, 80, 100. That's a buff on Mirana's leap. Jesus, since when Ice Frog ever buffed Mirana? It's like never. Moonlight Shadow now grants 15% move speed bonus while invisible? Really? Are you serious? That's some good buff of Mirana, to be honest. I can spam call Mirana now because Leap have extra 0.5 seconds. And more attack speed at level 1. Which it will be in the first 20 minutes. It will stay at level 1. Right? Guys? But most of the time. Damn. Mirana is so strong now. She's gonna be the next OP hero. No, I'm just kidding. It's not gonna be that good, but it's gonna be good. At level 1. You gotta have more harassing from like roaming Mirana, even if it's a carry Mirana. Yeah, that's kind of big though. Not to the extent that it's so OP. No, just quite good, yeah, in my opinion. Monkey King Primal Spring mana cost reduce to 100 at all time. No one's playing that hero anymore. Go away. Morphling Adaptive Strike Agility. Okay. Adaptive Strike Talent now has a 300 cost range buffer. Ah, for the secondary target. What? What does that even mean? Is that his talent tree? I don't play Morphling a lot, sorry, because it's so buggy now. So he's talent, right? I don't know what it means, like, totally. You guys tell me what this means. Adaptive Strike Talent now has a 300 cost range buffer for the secondary targets? I don't know. I have no idea. Talents, talent level 10 talent from 300 plus 300 waveform range to 350. Okay. 50 range. Wow. 25 talent from 2 multi-shot adaptive strike to 3. What? 3? That's like Mirana's arrow. Boosh. 3 heroes dead. Make 10 butterflies on Morphling and then use that. One-shot rampage. Necrophos. Reaper Scythe. Respawn time penalty. Let's do a conclusion of this one. I have no idea what's this. But it sounds to me like no big deal. Necrophos. Reaper Scythe. Respawn time penalty increase 10, 20, 30 to 15, 30, 45. Are you serious? Oh my god! Plus 45 seconds if you die in a Reaper Scythe? Are you serious, Ice Frog? Am I reading this right? Sorry, I need to get some drink. I'm getting my strawberry milk, which is my favorite milk. Is that even legit? 15, 30, 45? This is such a big deal. You know why, guys? Because now that the Valve actually reduced all the, you know, the revive time on every hero, but now it adds the timer on Reaper Scythe. So this is the biggest deal of this patch right now. This skill is a big deal. We're gonna see Necrophos either pick or ban in 100% pick ban rate in the pro scenes very soon. This is such a big deal, man. I would spam Necrophos just because of this. Oh my god, that timer is just... Imagine if you have Aghanim Scepter and Reaper Scythe. Extra 45 seconds on every hero you kill, plus if you have Refresher and like Refresher Shot. Jesus. This is insane, man. Bloodlust on self now. Oh, let's get to Ogre Magi. I think this is the biggest problem now in this patch, Necrophos. That timer is insane. That's without Aghanim, so if he gets to level 18, even without Aghanims, let's say if Necrophos is playing support, right? And you guys got into the late game, he doesn't have Aghanims, he still delayed the timer by 45 seconds per kill. That is crazy, man. Ogre Magi, Bloodlust on self now grants you 30, 50, 70, 90 attack speed. Okay, so it gives him more attack speed, which doesn't make sense. Are we gonna see carry Ogre Magi now? Sounds stupid, right? Omni Knight, base armor reduced by 1. Purification cooldown increase from 11 to 14, 13, 12, 11. And base armor reduced. They're gonna nerf. Oh, this is one of my favorite hero and it's got nerfed again. Damn. OD, Arcane Orb. Fix Arcane Orb not using mana. If it misses on the target. Okay. Arcane Orb mana cost increased again. Wow. Now it's 200 mana. Imagine if you pick a Pug now every time you see OD. He's gonna kill himself. Pangolier, Rolling Thunder no longer gets cancelled when rooted or disabled. Rolls in place instead. That's a buff on Pangolier's Rolling Thunder. Rolling Thunder cooldown increase from 70, 65, 60 to 70. So you can only use that skill every 70 seconds. But I think he has a talent tree that reduces like 45 seconds, right? So it's still good. Swashbuckle mana cost increase. By 10. Okay. Shield Crash. Cooldown increase from 13 to 19, 17, 15, 13. Fixed Shield Crash counting spell immune heroes. Talents level 10 talent reduced from +2 mana regen to plus 1.5. I don't think Pangolier is that big of a deal that you have to nerf him like this. That's a serious nerf on Pangolier. Poor guy. Got nerfed again. Puck, level 20 talent from -5 seconds Waning Reef cooldown to -8 seconds. What? Let's have a look at Puck. 13 -8. That's 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, Puck can silence. That's for high ground defense or something, I think. Doesn't sound like a fighting mechanism for Puck at level 20. Sounds more like a high ground defense or anti-split push kind of talent. Maybe because his other talent is plus 40% illusionary orb distance and speed. Okay. So that's a buff on the talent tree. Punch base damage increased by 7. What? Rot slow reduce? Oh no, reduce again? So why should we take Rot at level 1? There is no reason to take Rot at level 1 anymore. There's no reason to take Rot anymore. Remove Rot next patch. Or remove slow from Rot completely. What? That doesn't sound right at all to me. Partner base armor increased by 1. Level 15 talent increased from +2 nether wart health to +3. That's a minor buff. It's okay. Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave damage increase by 30 per level. For some reason, just 30. Sonic Wave Scepter damage increase by around 40 per level. For some reason, I don't know. Just looks weird. Like that's a buff on her ultimate, but looks weird. Definitely looks weird. Tricks of the Trade now attacks at a slower pace. Lol. Nerf from 0.5, 0.4, 5.4 to 0.6, 0.55 and 0.5. Lol, I know they're gonna nerf Ricky for sure. I think they're gonna nerf him again next patch. Because this is still pretty fast. That attack speed. Yeah, it's a fair nerf on his ultimate. Yeah, this guy's so OP right now. When I did the last patch notes, I was talking about 0.4 seconds. It's too much, man. You can do 5 hits in 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, you can do like 5 freaking hits. 4 hits sounds more okay, you know. This is so OP. I think they'll nerf it again to 0.876 next patch. My prediction. Rubik telekinesis lift duration reskill 1.5 to 2.25 to 1.1 to 2.3, and that's a rebalance on the lift, and a nerf at level 1 and 2. Damn, and 3. First 3 levels lift telekinesis is nerfed. Damn nerf. Sand King Caustic Finale no longer triggers when a unit is denied. Oh, this sounds legit. Because Caustic Finale is so annoying. Like, even when you deny your own creep, you still eat the damage, right? The full damage from Caustic Finale. That's a good nerf on Sand King. I think it's a good reasonable nerf. Shadow Demon strength growth increased from 2.2 to 2.4. A little bit less squishy. Shadow Fiend talents. Level 10 talent reduced from 10% spell damage amp to 8. Okay. Level 15 talent reduced from 40 to 35 movement speed. Very tiny slight nerf on Shadow Fiend. Like, really? That's like nothing. 2% amp and 5 movement speed? Are you serious? If you want to nerf it, put 5% and then do that like plus 25 movement speed, right? That's what we call a nerf. This is nothing. Shadow Shaman fixed Ether Shock effective area covered not scaling properly with cast range bonuses. I knew that a long time ago. It's not even right. When you have cast range increase, the cone shape should increase, but I think it's like this and then it goes straight in. It's not a cone shape anymore, it's more like a cylinder. I spam a lot of Shaman, so I can feel that. Yeah, it should be nerfed more. Jose Antonio, I can't agree more. I can't agree more, man. SF should be nerfed a lot more than what it is. Silencer Glaives of Wisdom from 15, 30, 60% to... What? They're buffing it back again? It used to be like... used to go up to like 80%, right? Then they nerf it to 60 and now they buff it back to 70? That's a good buff. I like that. Core Silencer. Global Silence. Duration increased 456 to 4.5. 5.25. 6. The hell is that? Just make it 567, right? 4.5, 5.25, and then 6. It's still the same shit. 0.5 seconds. Wow. You are so generous, Ice Frog. Level 15 talent increase from plus 90 gold per minute to plus 120. That's a support silencer buff. Carry silencer buff. The most idiotic buff. And there we go. Welcome back, silencer, to the pro scene. After 2 more patches, I think. Slark. Base HP regen increase. What? From 2.75 to 3.25. Increase HP regen? Yeah, Slark is too squishy. I agree. Shadow Dance move speed bonus increase. 30, 35, 40 to 30, 40, 50. That's close to nothing. 10% increase. I don't think anyone will feel it. Doesn't feel that much of a difference. 10% when you use that Shadow Dance. I don't know. I could be wrong. 10% could be a lot at that stage in the later game. Plus, when you have S and Y, when you have a butterfly, when you have movement speed items, plus 10% is probably a lot in the later game. Spectral Dagger mana cost rescale from 130, 140, 150, 160 to 100, 120, 140, 160. It costs lesser at level 1. You'll max that first anyway, so it comes back to the same shit. Haunt Illusion damage increased from 40 to 40, 50, 60. Oh my god, that's a huge buff. 60% Haunt Illusion damage. That's a huge buff. We'll see a lot more Rampage now from Spec. It's 20% buff. 20% damage buff in the later game is a lot. That's enough to kill. That's enough. Let's say, okay, now if you're playing a support and in the late game, let's say it's a 50 minutes game, right? You're playing a support. Spectre uses his ult, and then your HP from full, you go to half HP, right? But now with this buff, you're gonna go from full HP to 70% HP gone, and then you're gonna left 20%, 30% HP. So it's 20% increase of damage for its fucking illusions. So expect that. So if you have 70% HP on your support now, and if Spec uses his ultimate, you're gonna die straight away. Boom. 70% HP support is gonna die right away when he uses his ult. That's how OP it is. Yep. Yeah, and the talent, I'm just saying, like, you're gonna get 20% extra damage on all your supports, and that means if you have only if you have around, let's say if you have more than 50% HP and you're trying to run back to base and Spec suddenly ulti, and you're dead. You're dead if you're below 70%. So let's say if you're playing a support and you have, here's another example. If you're playing a support and you have an Eon Disc, okay? For you guys who don't know what's an Eon Disc, this is an Eon Disc on you, right? So your HP dropped below 70% and it procs Eon Disc. And then for 2.5 seconds, you're invulnerable. And after the 2.5 seconds, when that Eon Disc ends and Specs uses his ultimate, you're dead. You're fucking dead. How OP is that? Jesus. It's freaking OP. Spirit Breaker, Nether Strike. I think this is an incredible buff on Spectre. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. I'm gonna say this is not gonna make much of a difference in the pro scene, but in the pop scenes, especially when you're solo pops, this is serious damage. Very serious damage. Yeah, man, I mean, you did. If after the Eon Disc proc, you're fucking dead. 70% HP is not gonna gonna be able to sustain unless you have other items like Yule Scepter or Glimmer Cape or something that prevents the illusions from attacking you. Otherwise, you're fucking dead. You're fucking dead. If you have 70% HP. That's how scary it is. Nether Strike knockback now pushes the enemy twice the distance. Ah? What? Nether Strike knockback pushes enemy twice the distance? Does that mean there's more damage? Greater Bash move speed bonus increase. Wait a minute.
I'll break their spirits.
Gambits and exploits await.
What? I thought bonus move speed is on Empowering Haste. Now this shit gives you bonus move speed as well? What? Yeah, let's do a demo. Does it do more damage? I'm just wondering. So it knock back for the distance and then it does damage, right? I don't know, like I think
Look there.
let's make it level 6. I usually scale this first, right? So there's this is usually how I skill my Spirit Breaker. So this ultimate, this is twice the range.
Of course.
Ah, I know. Now, if you see someone on the high ground, and if you use fucking his ultimate, you can bash that guy. This is what they want Spirit Breaker to do, okay? Or that guy is standing. Let's say Potch is standing on the low ground, okay? And then you charge, and then you bash him. Hi, Potch, you're up on the hill. I think this is what they're trying to do here.
Upon this blade.
Huh? Okay, Potch is waiting for a hook in the mid lane. You're a Spirit Breaker, hiding in the trees. Then you just freaking, okay, let's say we're playing Radiant. You just charge from the Ancient, which is about this angle, right? Then you charge in, and then you go like, hey Potch, now you're on the high ground. Yep, that's what it's supposed to do. Can be potentially, yeah, can be used to position your enemy. And if you see a Spirit Breaker and you're playing Potch, just be careful, man. This is gonna be some new Dota what the fuck shit, man. I'm very sure. This is gonna be in the new Dota what the fuck. Or let's say he ults and then push you onto the cliff or something. Onto the, you know, the high ground, the ward spot, and you're stuck there. If you don't have a TP or shit. But what does this bonus movement speed means? So every time it procs, it gives like a bonus movement speed? Is that what it means? Okay, now it's 283 movement speed. Let's see. Three, 1. Okay. For it lasts for like 3 seconds.
What are you, amateurs?
Okay, I forgot to test. Is it more damage? X have 942 HP. Alright. If I use this shit. Wait. Sorry. I'll do a dummy. Let's do a dummy target. And let's see how much HP. 300 damage. What if... Okay, let's restart this again. I want to try it without the third skill. So with the third skill is about 300 damage on his ultimate, right? Because of the bonus speed. But without the bonus speed, let's do a dummy target again. And then let's try it without. It's only 188 damage, okay? I'll take 1 level. 188, let's do this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Refresh. It's 188 without that. It's 136 with 1 level. What? That's not right. 162. What?
The beast of all worlds. Between the planes.
187? This doesn't look right to me. Why is it 300 damage just now? Oh, maybe I hit it once.
Look there.
213. I thought this skill was supposed to... What about now? 392. Why is it so much more damage now? It's 392 damage. The new IO is so painful to try and control. Yes, it is. I think so too. It feels like it when I test it out. High Flabby and high Quantum Yamzi. And high Shukran. What's up? What's up? I'm testing the new Spirit Breaker. 392. Never mind, I'll test this shit later. I just want to test how far it can bash. Hey, did you guys just pop in? If you haven't seen this, look at this. The new Spirit Breaker. Dota what the fuck. It looks a bit buggy, right? Does it look buggy to you guys? It looks really buggy to me. Never mind, let's go back to the patch note. It's a big patch note. Because you made him level 25 lol. Yeah. Oh yeah. The only way to pull first wave creep is Berserker Call X. Really? You can still pull it? Boyan Racing? You can still pull it? Or you can just pull for that 2 seconds and the creep will just run back to the lane. I mean, you cannot draw aggro with your hero anymore, but I'm pretty sure you can still use skill. Try it. Okay, let's try it. We have to do a lobby then. You guys want me to try that? What? It's out of date? I'll finish the patch note first, then we go back to that one. Because it's so long. Storm Spirit. Talents, level 15 talent increase. 300 health to 400 because no one gives a shit about his health, right? Yeah, but Berserker's call first skill on X can be punishing to X. Oh yeah, at level 1. You're right, Jose Antonio. You're so right. Who the fuck takes his first skill at level 1? Can you still pull creeps using Trends of Nature's Prophet? I don't think you can anymore. Unless it's a damaging skill. Or a pulling skill. Like what Buoyant Racing is saying here. Sven, cleave distance increased from... What? Same as Battle Fury? Okay, that makes sense. Cleave and radius increase. Same as Battle Fury. Okay, so his cleave is like Battle Fury now. It's bigger and wider and better. Makes no difference to me. Cherry Blade, base HP regen reduced from 3 to 1.5. Oh, that's half of the HP regen on Terror Blade. Now he's a Terrible Blade. He's no more Terror Blade. It's Terrible Blade now. Sunder minimum HP reskill 25 to 35, 30, 25. That's... I thought it was like this all the whole time. Or did they change this to 25 constant? And then now they change it back. Well, this is how it is in Dota 1. I mean, since Dota 1. Sunder cast range reduced from 550 to 475. Reduce? What? Oh, reflection. Reflection illusions now disappears when the reflection slow buff is removed. Okay, so less vision, less HP regen, nerfs under minimum HP, and nerf the cast range. That's a big nerf on Terrorblade. Thank you, Miracle, for spamming Terrorblade every single fucking game until it's 100% pick ban when Liquid plays in the pro scene, and now it's fucking nerfed. Thank you so much, Miracle. Every hero he plays get nerfed. Every hero that Liquid plays get nerfed. Jesus. That's a terrible blade now, yeah. Jose Antonio. Can you still pull creeps using trends of AMP? We try that. We try that later, okay? At the end of this patch note, we'll go and try something. We'll try with you guys. Anything you want to try about pulling creeps with hero skills and stuff. So write it down first, and then we try it later. Valve need to nerf Miracle. Yeah, you're right, Buoyant Racing. And they just need to ban the whole Liquid team from playing. They nerf every hero Matumba Man plays, every hero Mind Control plays, and every hero GH play and Miracle plays, but not... even Kuro's hero got nerfed. Jesus. The whole team. Whirling Death attribute reduction now considers bonus attributes instead of only base. Okay. Whirling Death attribute reduction lowered from 15% to 13%. Okay, I got what that means. This is like a bug fix. So let's say if you're a strength hero and you have a heart, it doesn't include the bonus attribute from the Heart of Taurus that you have, the item. So now it includes the strength items that you have if you're a strength hero, let's say. So yeah, it includes the total value. This means this is a buff on Timber. So it has to lower it from 15% to 13%, because that's a lot. Let's say if you're playing a Centaur with 5 heart and we have a Timber Sword that just go in and steal all your attributes or reduce your attributes by 13%, including all the strength items you have. So this is a very strong buff on Timber against strength heroes, literally. Because it doesn't make any sense if you're reducing bonus agility, agility as well, strength and agility heroes. So when you reduce your agility attributes, you get less armor and you're less tanky, and for strength heroes it's just more HP, raw HP. Someone know Notisak 47 or not? Potasak Sihafnov, however you pronounce that name. Potasak Sihafnov. Nope, never heard of that name. And thanks for supporting the channel. Tiny tree grab. Tree grab area damage reduced from 100%. What? Tree grab area damage reduced from 100% to 30, 40, 50, 60? What does that even fucking mean? Damage, area damage, reduce. Is there a percentage on the area that he damaged? I don't know, but the area, the AoE is quite big for Tiny's tree grab anyway, I think. Where the hell is Tiny? The cleave, so it means the cleave damage is reduced, right? Is that what it means? I think that's what it means. Bonus damage, bonus building damage. Attack range is still 350. No, it's not the... It's the... Oh yeah, it's the splash damage. Yes, the splash damage is reduced. It's... Look at... This place is written splash damage, right? So when it says splash damage is easier to understand. So it's the damage of the splash of the tree grab. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage reduced. But first, I don't understand. How can you buff a damage and then reduce it? So it used to be 100% extra damage, right? Splash damage. Now it's only dealing. So now the area effect is like only 30% damage. So it's like half a Battle Fury at level 1, and then it's more like a Battle Fury at max level, 60%. I think Battle Fury is like 65, right? So splash damage is reduced. This is a big nerf. This is a huge nerf. Oh wait, can you check? I'm not sure if it's when he throws the tree or if it's when he hits the enemies. Oh yeah, true that. Let's test it. I think it's the splash. No, I don't think it's a toss. I think it's his base. We'll take level 1. What the fuck is this tiny AM doing there? Oh my lord. 2 baby anti-mage. Okay. Let's look at the split. Oh. Oh, I got it. It used to be 100%. But what if I toss the tree? What? When you toss the tree, it's still 100%? When you toss the tree, it's 100% splash. But when you right click, it's only 30% splash damage. How about if we max it? Let's see what's the difference. Now we're testing max at 60% splash damage. Oh lord. This is pretty close to 100% to me. This is okay. I think this is reasonable. But the level 1 is so nerfed. I think it's too strong anyway at level 1. But Tiny is useless anyway in the late game. He's only good at the laning stage. Just like fucking Viper. He becomes so shit in a later game. So if he's not strong in the early game now, why would anyone even pick Tiny? I mean, why? There's no reason to play Tiny anymore now. Of course it's terrible. It's terrible. I used to spam Tiny in one period, but I realized it becomes so bad in the late game. I stopped playing him. He's not good at comeback games. He's good at snowballing games, but when you are playing from behind, he's a shit hero. Treant Protector. Leech seed duration increase from 4.5 to 5.2 seconds. 1 extra pulse? What? That sounds too good to be true for Good Boy. If Good Boy is watching this, or any Good Boy fans here, his favorite hero, I think, is Treant Protector, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And this hero is nerfed so much that he don't play it anymore, but now I think he's pretty happy to see this. I wonder how it would play on a wave of creeps. It's gonna be terrible, just like on the heroes, man. You mean the tree grab? It's gonna be shit. So like last time, like when 2 creeps have the same HP, at level 1 your tree, you can actually deny your creep while last hitting the enemy creep, right? Because of the damage is the same. But now it's 30% less, so you might be able to deny your creep, but you can't last hit anymore. So in the laning stage, it's a huge difference for Tiny with his tree grab, unless you max it. So now you can't just take level 1 tree grab and then just, you know, just farm from there and then max your first and second skill. Now you have to either you want to prior that skill or not. But I think they should make the level 4 tree grab back to the maximum of 100%. That makes more sense. Yeah, now you can't deny and last hit at the same time. It's harder to do that. Okay, Tusk Eye Shards. Eye shot duration reduce. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this guy is too OP at level 1. Oh my god. Lately I've made so many really, really good toss players, and they wrecked me with a level 1 eye shot. They just totally blocked me out for 7 seconds and killed me at level 1. After the contesting on the rune spot. Snowball speed reduced. 675. Snowball. This is questionable. This speed, it's nothing. Frozen sigil no longer provides flying vision. Ground only now. Oh lord. This guy is completely nerfed. Now there is no reason to pick toss anymore. Oh my god. Underlord, Firestorm, overtime percentage base damage no longer affects Roshan and Ancients? What? What? That's weird. That skill is not even that strong. Dark Reef, mana cost increase. That's not a nerf. That's nothing. That's like nothing. I think Underlord is still very strong this meta. Keep playing it if you're playing it. Undying Tombstone spawn interval improved. Okay, so we spawn more zombies now. Quicker. This hero is still shit, I think. Undying. Level 15 talent increase. Plus 30 decay duration to plus 50. Level 20 talent increase. Plus 4 tombstone attacks to plus 6. Undying is still shit, I think. Still shit. This guy cannot tank. This guy cannot stun. This guy cannot. He just can't do anything. This is useless hero. Only in the lower tier you can play this well. In the higher tier, this hero is just shit. He just dies so fast. He needs so much item. He needs so much farm. It doesn't tank well. Why the fuck do we need this hero anyway? Just remove this hero. This makes no sense. I think Undying needs some rework in some of his skills. Otherwise, no one's gonna play this. Do you guys agree, or is there any pro Undying spammer that got himself from a Crusader to a Divine 5 ranking Undying player out there? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. But if there's anyone there, please leave a comment so that we all know that there's a player like that out there. Ursa base armor increased by 2. Still shit. Venomancer, Poison Nova, duration increase from 16 to 18 seconds. 2 seconds, Poison Nova? You're still shit. Let's move on. Visage. Or Visage. I like to call it Visage. It sounds more high end. Grave Chill duration reduce. 3, 4, 5, 7 to 3, 4, 5, 6. That's nothing, I can say. That is nothing close to what you call a nerf. It's a small nerf. Warlock Chaotic Offering, Golem health increase to... Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot. 1000 increase at level 3. Maybe you can play Warlock again. Chaotic Offering, Golem, permanent immolation. Permanent immolation. DPS increase. By 20. Maybe I think 3k HP is a bit too low. Maybe 4k will be good. It's just me. I think like 3k in the later game, because when you use when you buy Aghanims and when you use your ult, I think the HP is split into half, right? So it's 1.5k and 1.5k. If I'm not wrong. Or the HP remains the same, but the damage is split into half. I remember everything is split into half when you buy Aghanims. Calls to golems with reduced stats and bounty, okay? Scepter number of golems 2. Scepter golem health. Oh, it's actually more than half. 130. It's about 75%. Yeah, I would say 75%. Scepter bounty reduction 50%, but the damage and health is split into like 75%. So it's 150% overall. Okay, I love Warlock. I'm a Warlock player, so any buff to Warlock, I would appreciate that. Weaver health regen increase 1.5 to 2.5. Yeah, that guy is really squishy now. The storm attack damage from it increased by 4 per level. 4 damage per second. Oh, that's okay. That health regen is gonna make him so strong, I think. Hey Lens07, do you have any giveaways? Not in this video, I'm sorry. Not doing any giveaways for the moment. I'm just doing a patch now. Go to Good Boy's channel. He's doing giveaways, Arcana giveaway for most of his videos, if you're looking for that. Wind Ranger, let's move on. Wind Ranger power shot, but thanks for supporting anyway. Power shot damage increase in the later stage. That's good. Wind Ranger is still a shit hero. Off lane plus Lich would be more common. What do you mean by off lane plus Lich? Jack. The Reaper Jack. Focus fire attack speed increase 350 to 400. Focus fire now always fire on the target unless you are attacking another target. Or press stop and are not moving. Okay, so now you can stop focus fire. Before, like, I think this is a bug fix, because before when you focus fire on Centaur, you would just die. Hi, Jason Hong. The 2K dude have all videos titled clickbaited. Clickjabaited, yeah. You're right, Jason Hong. I mean, Lich can sack the range creep and help control the off lane creep lane. Yeah, it always have the Ripple Jack. Lich is a good control for range creep. In what server do you play? I live in Australia, but I play in Southeast Asian server. The Cancer server. The reason why I don't play in Australia, because Australia is the HIV server, which is worse than cancer. If you want good analyze, stay here and watch lol. We play at SEA. Focus fire can stop already. Yeah, man. Come on. That is so stupid when you focus fire on Centaur and you just like, don't know what the fuck. I watched so many of those, like focus fire death because of so now you can focus fire now always fires on the target unless you are attacking another target or press stop and are not moving. Okay, that means you can stop. Jesus, that's so funny, man. They finally fixed it. That should be fixed in day one. It took them so long to fix that. But anyway, conclusion, like, Wind Ranger is still a stupid hero, in my opinion. Winter Wyvern, Winter's Curse duration increase. Damn, that's a better counter for Meepo now, I think. Winter's Curse on Meepo is even stronger than before. Now it starts at 4 seconds instead of 3. Ends at 5.5. Just make it 9 seconds, man. Winter's Curse. 9 seconds Winter's Curse. Anyone you click on will 100% die. It's worse than Elsie's ultimate, man. I mean, it's stronger than Elsie's ultimate if you do it that way. Or make it at least, you know, 8 seconds. Make it 8 seconds. Don't make him so OP. Winter's Curse attack speed bonus reduced. What? 85 to 55? That's a lot less. Oh no. Although they add like about a second to it, but then they reduce half the damage speed? Are you serious? Really? So Meepo is not gonna kill himself in that time anymore because of that attack speed? I don't know. We'll have to try it out in game. Do I play with my fans? Lens07, yes I do. I go home Liao. 3 more games to gold tier Enigma. GG. Oh my god, you've been spamming Enigma so much. Thank you, Jason Hong. Thank you, Jason. They kept buffing Windrunner. Yeah, they buff him every patch, and that hero is still shit. Can I add you in Dota 2? I also play in SEA server. I think the Wind Ranger has the longest buff streak going on. No, not just that. Oh yeah, I think yeah, you're right. You're right about Wind Ranger, about that part. And item wise is SNY. Witch Doctor Melodic cooldown increase. Cooldown increase? That's the first time in Dota history, man. Why nerf that poor guy? His Melodic level 1 is not even strong. Never mind. And max is still 20, so it's good. The level 1 is shit. You need at least level 3, I think, to kill someone. Wraith King. I don't know how you guys play Witch Doctor. For me, that will be the first skill I'll prior. And that will be the first skill I'll max out. I'll be playing like a 2-0-4 build on Witch Doctor. The bouncing cast I'll take just 2 level. I won't take the heal, but I'll max the melodic. Or either I do 1-1-4 or I'll do 2-0-4. Either way. That's how I play Witch Doctor. So this is the skill I'm gonna prior max first. So it doesn't really matter the cooldown time. It scales back to 20 seconds. It's all good for me. Wraith King Fire Blast mana cost rescale. Oh, what a buff on Wraith King's Wraith Fire Blast. Now it uses so much lesser mana at level 1. Wraith Fire Blast cooldown rescale. Okay, but they increase the cooldown. So no more level 1 Mango Wraith King throwing stuns on everyone getting first blood with Shadow Shaman and VS. That's what I think. Talents, level 10 talent change from plus 40 Wraith Fire DPS to 1.5 second Wraith Fire Blast slow duration. Duration? So now there's a 3.5 second slow. I think that's a buff on the talent. It's better than the plus 40 DPS. Because it's only 2 seconds. So it's going to be 80. 80 DPS. Magic DPS. Minus the 25% magic resistance. That's useless, man. But the 1.5 second slow, that's cool. And it still has a DPS, right? When you're slowing and burning. So when you have the slow, you have the slow DPS on it, right? For another extra 1.5 seconds. So that should give you back the same DPS. So movement slow 20%. Damage per second. 65 per second, so 1.5. It's more than 80 DPS, so it's stronger. So it gives you the 1.5 seconds slow plus DPS. Let's try it. Let's try it. I think I'm right on this one. What do you guys think? Finally, the last hero of the patch. And after this, after I test this, we're gonna test the pool creeps together. So what do you guys have in mind that you want to test? Let's do it together.
War is tough.
65. Did I take the talent? Plus 1.5 seconds. But I don't feel like... Do you guys feel it? Like, I don't feel it. So 800 to around 500, 300 damage. I don't feel that extra 1.5 seconds slow on X. Yeah, it's 3.5 seconds. But it feels like it's not. There's nothing. What's the other talent? Attack speed. Questionable. Questionable. Alright, there's the end of the patch note. Anything that you guys want to try, like lane creeps pulling shit? I think I need to restart to try it because there's a new patch after the old patch. Let's view the patch notes. What's the new patch? That's the old one. 7.14. There we go. It's the same old thing. Maybe they're fixing some bugs for the new patch. I'm gonna try the the offlane pool suggested by who's that guy's name? Boyan Racing. Let's do it. Create lobby. Cheats, bots. Let's try the X first. Hi, Magi. Magic's too easy. I'm gonna try the new offlane pool suggested by Boyan Racing earlier. They say X is the only one who can pull offlane now. Just gonna try it out. Is there anything you want to try in this new patch?
Good day to fight. To battle.
Thank you. Thank you, Magi. That is so heartwarming. You can't believe it. Every little support means so much to me. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Every viewer today and everyone that supported the channel all this time. Now let's test the offlane pool. So it's not gonna draw aggro anymore, right? For the first wave. So someone told me X's first skill. So if you don't draw aggro, what's gonna happen? The creeps is gonna just walk past you? That sounds stupid, right? The creep's gonna just walk past you. Hey, Gasayuno, really thank you guys, man. This is 2.5 hours you're here from the start. Jesus. Thanks for the support, man. What? I can block? What? It's really trying to walk past me. Okay, what if I... You know what? If you pick X, take the first skill and just still do that, and you can still do that in like the higher tier pops, or higher tier MMR game. What the fuck is that creep doing? Did you see that creep just ignore me? And I don't know where it went. Okay, so what happens on the second wave then? Is the second wave normal? Fucking hell, that's a bug or something. Hey, boy and racing. I thought you were gone already. Alright, that's... Is it? What about the next wave?
Axe charges.
Hey, you know if the creep doesn't draw aggro, you know what happens? You know what we can do? We can just put all 5 men here and just kill the heroes without drawing aggro from the creeps. Like if you bring 3 stunner and cam here, right, at the first wave, they will thought like, hey, we got creeps to protect us, right? And then you're like triple stun and they're dead, and the creep just ignore and just walk past.
Rest is for the dead.
I think they will fix this very soon, because this is not the right way to stop an off lane from aggro pulling the creeps, like abusing this technique. Instead of doing that, they should maybe try something else. I don't know, but just this is not right. This doesn't looks right to me. What do you guys think? I think it doesn't look right. Any other suggestions? Okay, let me try another hero. Is there a hero that can kill someone at level 1? Thank you, Magi. Thank you so much. I'm so intelligent and pro. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, what hero can kill someone at level 1? That's so strong. Juggy? Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's try Juggy then. I'm thinking, what about... Yeah, I think Juggy is the strongest level 1 hero, huh? Let's try. Get a boots. Since the creep's gonna ignore me, right? More damage with Fairy Fire? Let's do it. Let's try. But the thing is, we need the enemy to be here. We need to test with an enemy there. Or do you guys want to test with me in a lobby game? Oh yeah, I love collecting like nice sets. Look at the sky, man. Look at the golden dildo. I like looking at pretty stuff, so I like collecting all the nice little sets.
Forward. Not yet.
Okay, so what if we contest the rune, right? And then the hero goes up here, and then we chase them in the first creep wave. Okay, let's see. Jesus Christ, these are bots, right? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Where's my team? Why does this bots play like SEA server stupid noobs? Let's go, let's go. First creep wave. First creep wave. No, I can't fight anyone here. I failed. I think I need to test it with a human, so that you guys just stand here, and I come here, come up here. I can't test it with bots. There's no way I can do it, unless the bots follow me. Or I'll try again. Let's test it one more time. Juggy again. Let's try Juggy again now. Oh, I know! Gyro! Gyro is strong enough to kill someone level 1. Right? But the creeps! He's gonna hit the creeps if he uses rocket barrage near the creeps. Oh well. Guess we only have like this many choices, huh? What can we do? Let's see if the creeps the shit. This computer can follow this. What the fuck is Crystal Maiden doing? I need Crystal Maiden or Witch Doctor, man. Are they fucking kidding me? Now these bots are pissing me off. Oh, the bots are using my sets, are they? This time they follow me this way, which is good. Look at this cunts and how they're chasing me. Oh my god, they're good. Let me get a rune. Nope. Oh, the creeps. The creeps. The hero. Where's the hero? Oh, the creeps really ignore us fighting and just walk past. Right? The bots are so pro, man. So now you can camp like put 3 stunners. Yeah, my bots are too noob, but the enemy bots are so pro. So next time we can put 3 men here while the creep waves are arriving and kill them, and the creeps just ignore and walk past. I think that's the conclusion for today's test. Anything else you guys want to test? If not, I will just I'll need to go back to Twitch and I'll start playing my solo MMR thing. If there's nothing else. No, nothing. Okay. So, as usual, I want to thank all the viewers, all the fans and friends for supporting DotaGodTV on YouTube and my Twitch. And if you guys are new and you want to watch my casual Dota like solo MMR games, you guys can join me on Twitch and watch me play my casual MMR, like solo MMR or party MMR or stuff like that, and we can discuss anything there live. Alright, thank you everyone again. And if you haven't followed, I have a Facebook page as well, so you can follow. All the links are at the bottom. And thank you everyone. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.